The Memphis players making their way through the tunnel early, and the home fans are already fired up to get this game started. And the Grizzlies start out with the ball. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Wall in at the point guard position. Brooks finds Morant. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Over in the corner, Zubac. Wall passes to Morris. 6 on the shot clock. Tries again, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And when he's aggressive, watch out. Morris finishing through the contact, now going to the line to try and add one more.
That free throw good from Morris. Now here's Brooks. Morant outside. On the wing, Bane. Back to Morant. And the three ball is good. Morant's got 5.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin. Get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Now here's Jackson following the miss by Marcus Morris.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
The 3 from George. The rebound by Steven Adams.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a bit ago, Taylor Jenkins and I were able to chat. He told me defensively they have to stop dribble penetration, challenge the lobs at the basket, and generally make it difficult to get to the front of the rim. They don't want this to turn into a dunk fest because that will not end in their favor. Guys?
Thank you, David. Stolen by Jackson. It's Morant with the drive. Makes it off the glass. 9 points in the game so far.
Now you see him, now you don't. There's only a few players that are faster with the ball than Ja Morant.
Morris outside. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
Both good from the line that time. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Brooks outside. Out to Morant. Memphis moving it around. Just 5 on the clock. Lays it up off the glass. Morant's got 11 points.
Okay, check out the handles of Ja Morant. Wow, what a crafty player.
George dishes to Morris. And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
13.
Stolen by Jackson. Morant drives in. Good on the shot.
What a night for John Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
Leonard, the pass to Morris. Up and in on the layup. 7 points for Marcus Morris.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scorers.
Now here's Morant. He's got 13. And Morant throws it down.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
Pass to Morris. There's 48 seconds left here in the opening quarter. George with no one around. That three off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Morant with a wide open look. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Back to Morris. And Adams sends it back.
Look at Adams using all of his impressive reach, firmly swatting that shot away.
Count that bucket.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Morant outside. Off target at the rim. And so it's Memphis with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Grizzlies?
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
Here are the five the Clippers have to start the second. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Wall in at the point.
Look how Ja just glides through the contact. He's such a nimble player.
And Adams sends it back. And it's Brooks in the corner, looking for Adams. He gets it there. Brooks, the pass to Adams. Morant against George. Shot clock at 6. Jackson gets to Adams. Poke loose. Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. And the wide open shot from Morris. Los Angeles with another miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Morant passes to Adams. Brooks outside. Adams outside. At the crossover, and it's good on the way in. Adams has got the lead up to 10 now for Memphis.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make six figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That is his first foul of the game. It's Morant with the drop. And the rejection by Zubac. George against Bain. Here's Morant. Feeds it to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
One ball kicks to Leonard. Zubats with the screen for Leonard. Zubats the pass to Wall. Leonard on the wing, takes the three. The offensive rebound. Leonard on the wing, back to Wall. 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Leonard. From downtown. It's rebounded by Memphis. There's 1:54 left to play in the first half. Morant outside. Latre. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
And here's George. Following John Morant's three. And the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut down to 10 on the bucket from George. .110 left in the first half. Morant kicks to Brooks. Back to Morant. The shot outside for Jackson. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Jackson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside Leonard. Passes to Wall. Into the lane. And here's George for 3. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Though he doesn't show a lot of expression, PG-13 is ultra competitive. Claps back from distance.
Morant scanning the floor. George with the ball. Now defended by Bain. And here we go. Zubats the pass to Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Finishing that possession with an exclamation mark. Kawhi making his presence felt.
Morant outside. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we'll be right. We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Guys, John Morant has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
They've got Jones, and it's Aldama in at the 4-man position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Covington's shot is off. And the Grizzlies leading by 8.
And guys, talk about the production that Covington brings to the table.
Yeah, he's been with quite a few teams, but he's been a starter most of his career. His presence on the defensive end, getting to the rim and scoring it, has been a treat.
Jackson kicks to Covington. No good on the 3. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Pass to Tillman. Jones looking for an opening. Some nice passing there by Memphis. 6 to shoot. Tillman passes to Concho. There's the triple. Offensive rebound. Tillman's shot is off. Clippers trail by 10. Outside Batum. Covington with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Man passes to Covington. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Such a hard finish. Robert is a tough customer. He'll fight through contact when he has to.
Outside, Jones. Here he goes. Aldama passes to Concho. On the pass to Aldama. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Man passes to Batum. Outside Jackson. Driving inside.
The flat-out speed of Reggie Jackson. No struggles getting to the rim and then doing something about it when he gets there.
Conchar, the pass to Tillman. Here's Jones. Pass to Aldama. Here's Conchar. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Grizzlies lead by 11.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Outside Jackson. Passes it to Man. Back to Jackson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The defense having to respect Jackson's outside game. That opened up things for him in the inside.
There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter. Here's Conchar. Pass to Aldama. Here's Tillman. 13 feet away. And Covington sends it back. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Covington. Shot clock at 2. Jones for 3. Here's Green. Another shot.
Nice defense by Robert Covington. He has the classic 3-and-D skill set.
And there's the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Here's Jones. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The pass to Tillman. Back to Green. Here's the 3. Kennard with the rebound. Clippers trail by 9. Right side, Batum. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, Nicholas Batum is kind of a classic glue guy. He does a little of everything and is always ready to step up and fill any gaps on the floor.
And so he hits both. 55 seconds left in the third. Jones, the pass to Tillman. Back to Jones. Over Jackson. Jones dishes to Green. 4 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. Aldama can't hit. Clippers trail by 7. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Now the dish to Jones. Pass to Aldama. Driving in. Kicks it out to Jones. On the wing, Green puts up a 3. The shot missing. And we've reached the end of the third. Grizzlies out in front. They're up. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. We've got Robert Covington. He's out there with Batum. Jackson is out there with Kennard. And it's Man in at the shooting guard.
Nice find by Luke. Shows good vision in both half court and in transition.
Now Morant. To the inside. And Adams kicks to Bain. Out to Brooks. Morant outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Morant's got 23 points.
I like this play. Good teamwork. You don't want to force Morant to do everything himself.
Passes it to Mann. Outside, Covington. He feeds it to Batum. It's stolen by Adams. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. And here's Morant. Brooks, left side. Adams, the pass to Morant. From deep three-point range, and again, it's Memphis with the 3. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And boy, it just seems like they are blocking everything. All throughout this game, they have just wreaked havoc defensively.
On the wing, Bane. Back to Morant. Outside for Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Bane, no good.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Nifty move. And Nicholas Batum with the slam.
That's the leadership they're looking for from Jackson. Staying patient, surveying the court, locates the open man.
Morant outside. Jackson, a screen on Jackson. Morant dishes to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down.
The young fella usually goes about his business, but on that play, it was a highlight reel from Jaren Jackson.
Covington down low. Jackson on him. Jackson misses. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Morant right side. Bane finds Jackson. And here is Adams. And here is Brooks. Kennard covering. Left side, Bane. Adams' shot is off.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
No, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
Jackson against Morant. 1:27 left to play here in the 4th. Clippers trail by 9. Jackson passes to Kennard. Here's Mann. Adams defending. Jackson dishes to Batum. And that one drops.
That kind of defense isn't going to stop Nicholas Batum. He pushes through the contact.
For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the 4th quarter. 58 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Morant with the bucket. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
That's the man. Now, here's Kennard. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Trying to defend Kennard. You know he can hit shots with limited space. That helps him get you off balance.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Batum. Marcus Morris comes in for Robert Covington. Paul George is checked in for Mann. And it's John Wall in for Jackson. Morant kicks to Jackson. Morant outside. Out to Brooks. Outside Jackson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Now, here's Kennard. It's off. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. All right. right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.
take it. We've got two teams here that like to play up-tempo, hoping to find lots of fast break points tonight, RJ.
Yeah, it could be tough when both squads have this type of speed. It makes it a little bit harder to escape the defense. And look, everybody will keep the ball locked up tight tonight.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. And there's a 3-second violation. Morant with it. Pass to Adams. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Morant against Russell. To the wing on the left. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
And about Brooks, becoming a staple in the middle of this lineup, Richard.
Plays the 2 and 3 positions on the floor and scores it really well. But most importantly, he's out there for his defensive effort and intensity. He is a versatile player that any team would love to have.
Jackson against Edwards. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Okay, I see you, John, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
Morant against Russell. Inside. Gobert. And a nice finish on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Conchar. Morant against Russell. Morant, no good.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Russell, the pass to Towns. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. And it's Morant off the drive. Up top, Jackson, covered by Towns. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Conchar. Shot clock at 5. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And that one's good. Morant's got 6.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And here's Edwards outside. The rebound by Jackson.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Outside for Brooks. Back to Morant. On the wing, Conchar. Misses the 3.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Gobert. Got it.
And this is where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there.
Russell against Morant. 1:29 left in the first quarter. The shot no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
1:21 left in the first. Now here's Russell. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Yeah, some guys just have a feel for how to score the ball. Russell is firmly in that group.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. Outside for Morant. Adams with a screen on Russell to the paint. And it's Adams missing. The Timberwolves trail. And then Russell with the dunk.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Here's Conchar following the score by Minnesota. Moran finds Jackson. Outside for Moran. 5 to shoot. Another shot. Adams. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Adams has got his second basket of the game.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Picked by Gobert. Here's Edwards. Plenty of space. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
Here's Moran. Deflected. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Grizzlies out in front.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead of the second quarter. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Russell in at the 1. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athlete at the one position. Well, Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
First team foul.
Moran against Russell. Jackson, the pass to Brooks. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Jackson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
And so Jackson nails both of them. And the Jacksons, just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brett. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire. He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Russell against Moran. Jackson outside. Back to Moran. He takes it in. Lets it fly. Conchar can't hit.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Outside Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Edwards with it. Checked by Brooks. McDaniels from long range. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Moran. And then Moran with the jam.
The agility, the athleticism. Moran sometimes, I don't know, he just seems unstoppable to me.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, B.A., you know, I've made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
Moran, he's open, fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Moran's got 13 now.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
They allowed him to establish deep position. You just can't do that.
And they need better team defense. Help out your man in the post. It takes multiple guys to stop him.
Outside Morant. Nifty move. Here's Jackson. Outside for Brooks. Driving inside. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. In transition, here they come. Out of bounds, it'll be Memphis' ball. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
1:36 left in the first half of this one. Now Morant, 13 points in the game. The three ball. Towns with a rebound.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Minnesota has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Russell, the pass to Edwards. Left side, McDaniels. Lets the three fly. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. Russell against Morant. Out to the wing. Outside for Russell. Let's go with a three. Grizzlies with the rebound. 30 seconds left in the first half. Jackson gets the bucket.
A tough cover. Jackson has a ton of post work. He can go over either shoulder or face up.
Outside Edwards. Lets it go from deep. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5. Looking shaky out there. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
So creative with the ball in his hands. Morant is adept at creating offenses for himself.
Pass to Towns. Here's Russell. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer. But it's off to Ja Morant. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Grizzlies. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action. If you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
They've got Xavier Tillman, and it's Jones in at point. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Pass to Reed. Here's McLaughlin. Here's Prince. They get it again. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Pass to Chandler. Back to Jones. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Jones has got his second basket.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. McLaughlin's shot is good.
And it's no surprise they want to get him the ball to start this half.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Pass to Chandler. Back to Jones. Here's Chandler to the right side. Prince grabs the miss. The Timberwolves have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Now here's Reed. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Here's Jones, and the layup is good off the glass. Jones has got 6 points in the quarter.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Pass to Anderson. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Shooting for Minnesota, Kyle Anderson.
And Anderson, no good on that one. For Memphis, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Noel. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Out of bounds, it'll be Memphis's ball.
Memphis ball.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. 6-point game. Outside Jones. Pass to Chandler. Here's Aldama. 6 to shoot. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Nice D from Reed. To the inside. Outside Jones. To the middle. Stolen by Anderson. To the paint. Here's Prince. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And he knocks down the first one.
Torian Prince, 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. 1:44 left in the third quarter. Outside Jones. Pass to Aldama. Back to Jones. Minnesota with a rebound.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
Anderson gets the bucket.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Memphis leading. 1:04 left in the third quarter. Over to the left wing. Outside Jones. And there's the drive. That shot off. And Minnesota will come the other way.
Memphis foul. Challenge. Second personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Minnesota, Jordan McLaughlin.
That one's off. A line change here for Memphis. And no good on the second free throw. So 0 for 2 there for Memphis. They've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Pass to Adams. Now here's Jackson to the wing on the left. Here's Morant. Back to Jackson. Oh, they need this. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one.
The potential of Jaren Jackson is endless. A center who has a tremendous jet.
And Minnesota calls time here. And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Edwards, the pass to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
It's so nice to see Towns use his high basketball IQ to dominate in pick and rolls. It seems like he always makes the right read in that situation.
Morant against Russell. Morant with the bucket. Morant's got 17.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
He's not going to back down from anyone. Got to commend the fearless attitude right there.
Towns for 3. Oh, at the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was going to...
3 quarters of play and a close one here. Grizzlies out in front. They're up by 2. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Russell in at the point guard. Here's Conchar.
just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
The Timberwolves trail. And here's Russell. To the wing, right side. Towns for three. That falls. Nice assist by Russell.
The versatility of Towns, unleashing his outside game and presenting all sorts of problems for the defense.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Outside Edwards. The three is up. 4 on the clock. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Morant. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Inside. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Jackson outside. Pass to Brooks. Back to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Doesn't have to get up much. Jackson Jr. at 6'11" just easily finishes that loop.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, that's a big bucket. Putting the offense on his shoulders right there.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I had a chance to find out what Taylor Jenkins was discussing with his players. He told them, quote, "It all comes down to the next few minutes. That's what will decide this game. So step up. This is your moment, not theirs." Inspiring words, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Russell.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Here's Morant. Banked it in off the glass. Morant's got 4 this quarter.
A point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
Outside Russell. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Edwards, a pass to Towns. Counted from distance. And it's a tie ball game.
And in the big moments, Towns ups the ante, which allows him to knock down the important shots.
Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Get this man the ball, and he will make something happen. Morant rises to the occasion, man.
Edwards with it. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That's on Steven Adams. And that one drops. So now they lead by 1.
In a tight game, he is exactly who you wanted at the line.
Outside Morant. Pass to Conchar. Jackson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Conchar from the arc. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. And we have to take another look at that block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
A minute and a half left in the 4th quarter here. Outside McDaniels. Outside Russell. Down low. The kick out to Edwards. Goes back up. And no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Outside for Brooks. There's the triple. Second chance effort. Little turnaround. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. The Timberwolves have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Here's Edwards. It falls!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And here's Morant outside. And he sinks it. Oh, a tremendous three! We're tied!
Memphis fight. John Carter. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missed them both. Russell against Morant. Pass to Jackson. Morant with it. Takes it inside. Money!
That is just absolutely ridiculous. Look, we talk about Morant having that hit factor, and then he makes the biggest play of the night.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. And here are the Grizzlies now. Pass to Morant. Jackson outside. Fires for 3. Can't connect. And so the big win by Memphis in a tight game. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do.
So the Timberwolves win the tip. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. The backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. Now here's Towns. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
When Russell gets his teammates involved, it makes this entire team better, and it'll make him more effective at the point position.
And Karl Anthony Towns said he believes that he is the greatest big man shooter of all time. What do you think?
Well, Kev, I think of a guy by the name of Dirk Nowitzki might have a thing or two to say about it, but I love Karl Anthony Towns' attitude. You have got to believe in your skills if you're going to have the kind of success that Cat has had in this league, and we know he is lethal from deep.
Here is Russell after the Clippers pick up two, and he gets it to go.
Well, that's the ball handling skills of D'Angelo Russell on display. How crafty at finding ways to score.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch. He's confident in their ability to win the battle at the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
Thanks so much, David.
That's a message by Karl Anthony Towns. Throws it down with authority.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Here's Jackson. Lays it up and banks it in. Jackson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Inside. That's good from Edwards on the assist by Russell.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards in the painted area is going to be a force. Size, strength, and hops. Look out.
And here's Jackson. Pass to Morris. Fires for three. Deflects the pass. Here's Zubats. 4 on the clock. Shoots it up. Morris, no good.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Of course, it's been great to see the Clippers rise to prominence over the last 10 years, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, listen, this was an organization that spent years in futility, but you have to admire the transformation that has led to consistent success. They used to be a franchise that made the playoffs maybe once in a decade. Now you expect them to contend in the West.
Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge. And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
And now the Timberwolves on the break. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Leonard finds George. From deep. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Out to the wing. Out to Russell. There's the pass to McDaniels. The shot comes out. 3T that time from Leonard. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Trailing here by 8. Jackson passes to Leonard. Beyond the arc. Bangs home the trifecta.
This guy loves to help his team space the floor. You have to respect Kawhi's range. He will make you pay.
Russell dishes to Towns. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 6 assists in the game.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
It's Jackson with the drive. Misses in close. Timberwolves leading by 7. To the middle. Here's Towns. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Karl Anthony Towns embraces the responsibility of being the primary scorer offensively. And boy, if he's in rhythm, it's a nightmare for the defense.
Now here's Jackson. 3-pointer on the way. Kicks it out to Leonard. To the paint. Here's Morris. Back to Leonard. And so it's Minnesota ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've...
And your Clippers,
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And let's quickly break down the game we're watching with the Timberwolves, guys.
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Heading in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the 1.
And there's a record Rudy Gobert set without much fanfare a few years ago. Most dunks in an NBA season.
That's exactly right, G.A. That was back in the 2018-19 season. He threw it down 306 times. Certainly makes sense for a guy who's got that kind of length athleticism and the guy who spends so much time right around the cup.
And the wide open shot from Morris. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
While he is deliberate, Kawhi Leonard reads the defense and knows when and where to put a pass. That was beautifully done.
Edwards against George. Edwards passes to Russell. And the rejection by Zubats. Morris kicks to Jackson. George with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. A three from Morris. Hits it from three-point range. Morris has got 6 in the quarter.
Well, this is why Mr. Morris is out there. The ability to drain the shot from long distance and spread the floor.
Outside Edwards. Here's Towns. And then jammed down as he goes right over Ivica Zubats.
Wow, the size and speed of Towns, a natural-born highlight reel.
Here's Leonard. The baseline J. And too long on the shot. Timberwolves leading by 7. Russell passes to Gobert. Russell inside. Working on Zubats. From deep. And it's Russell missing. The Clippers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Here's George. And it's the Clippers scoring again. Well, we know the NBA has worked to get rid of the hard foul, Doris, and the league has done a great job of doing that. What has contributed, though, to that line of thinking?
Well, I think any play can be reviewed, Kevin, and that's a good thing because if it's a non-basketball play, then you open yourself up to a flagrant 2. The punishment is significant enough to discourage the action. I love the rule changes as it relates to this particular infraction. Excellent job reading the defense, not content to go to that perimeter game. Paul George inside. Nice.
Towns high post.
2 minutes remaining.
And Towns throws it down.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Jackson misses. Timberwolves leading by 5. Doris, one thing that stood out about the Timberwolves last season was their fast-paced play.
No doubt, Kevin, and you can trace that directly to the head coaching position in Chris Finch. This is a group that loved to push the basketball up the floor, wanted to catch defenses before they had a chance to dig in the half court. And remember, that is the classic mark of a youthful team, particularly one with the athleticism that Anthony Edwards brings.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Zubats kicks to George. The shot that time, not on target. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Russell dishes to Towns, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Oh, big-time athletic play by Cat right there. Brushes off the contact, gets to his finish. Nicely done.
Jackson, that's good for his 3rd bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
To the inside. Here's
Goodness. He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. George finds Leonard. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Back to Jackson. From deep. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Outside Edwards. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. The deep 3 from George. It's been all about Carl. Thank you, David. We'll be back in.
Your Clippers, 22. The Timberwolves, 32. Put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwocky.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Right now,
Clippers trail by 10. So with George on the bench, here's who Lu's going with. They've got Jackson. Batum is out there with Robert Covington. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's man in at the 2-guard.
Oh, a nice defensive play. Altered the shot, then stayed right there to clean up the glass.
Prince, the pass to Reed. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Reed's got the lead up to 12 now for Minnesota.
When you watch Taurean Prince play, you know it's about team. This guy finds the open man and loves delivering it.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
What a career arc when you consider Reggie Jackson. Here is a guy that literally was so frustrated at one point he considered retiring. And yet he puts in the effort and has a tremendous season.
Doris, looking at Reggie Jackson, he's coming off one of his best seasons ever.
Yeah, and you love that for a guy like him, not giving up, not letting the struggle impact his passion, giving the same effort he did as a rookie. I love his story, Kevin.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Out to the right wing. Pass to Kennard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Prince with the defensive effort.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Here's McLaughlin. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 14.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Anderson against Covington. Pass to Kennard. Snatched away. He's all alone. Here's McLaughlin. It's blocked.
That 7-foot wingspan and the versatility of Nick Batum send it back.
And that's a terrific sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, and nice finish on the break.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Reed. Batum with the steal. And here's Kennard. Back to Jackson. To the middle. Here's Covington. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
That's just heads-up basketball, and Jackson scanning the floor, spots the ready shooter. Nicely done. Gentlemen, if we go back to the summer of 2019, that is the summer where the Clippers got both Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. When they made those moves, everyone expected this to be an NBA Finals team.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Man. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. They did, and thus far for Los Angeles, no finals in the last 3 seasons of Leonard and George.
That's exactly right, Kevin. In the bubble playoffs in Orlando, they got close. But then Kawhi got hurt during the 2021 playoffs, and last year, Kawhi out for the entire season. So health has been a critical factor in their failures.
McLaughlin, the pass to Reed. It's Covington on the wing. Guarded by Prince. Here's Man. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Batum wide open. He fires. Off target from outside. Minnesota leading by 10. And it's blocked. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Batum. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. McLaughlin, the pass to Reed. They swipe it. Stolen by Anderson. Noel passes to Prince. The layup missed. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's a 10-point game. And there's the pass to Reed. Prince in the corner. To stop the drought, he takes it up and lays it in. And the Timberwolves lead by 12.
High activity, challenging the heart of the defense. Taurean Prince is not afraid to mix it up.
Passes it to Mann. Outside, Covington. Pass to Kennard. Just 5 to shoot. It's tipped. Here's McLaughlin. Down low, Covington with the steal. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Substitution on the court.
There's 14 seconds left here in the third quarter. Russell with it. For the three. Doesn't go that time. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And we'll
Fans, your Clippers, Houston team.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Timberwolves leading by 12. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the three. Towns with the steal. Edwards against George. And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
Jackson kicks to Leonard. From deep three-point range, out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Leonard's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Outside, Towns. No good with the triple. Clippers trail by 14. Leonard dishes to George. Lets it go with the three. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game. Inside. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
Yeah, just couldn't hang on to it. Didn't look ready to receive it. At least they've got some room for error, but still a poor possession there.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Leonard kicks to George. There's the three. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Edwards passes to McDaniels. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Leonard. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Zubac finds Morris. Three-pointer. That one doesn't drop.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Gobert with it. Leonard picks him up. McDaniels in the post. Working on Zubac.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Ball's checked in. Clippers trail by 14. Pass to Zubac. Back to Wall. Out to the right wing. Zubac kicks to George. The three. Rebound, Minnesota. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Gobert down low. He's covered by Leonard. Paul George with the steal. Out to the right wing. To the paint, here's Zubats, and good, coming off the assist by Wall. Zubats has got his first points of the game.
We're talking about a dynamic playmaker with exceptional vision. Go ahead, John Wall.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Another miss by Minnesota.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Morris, no good.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead. And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Gobert dishes to Edwards. The three ball. Edwards with another miss. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Fires the three. Rebound, Minnesota. Edwards looking it over. Outside, Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Minnesota.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Karl Anthony Towns.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Wall. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
Boy, the explosiveness of John Wall just creates such havoc for defenders. So fast, and the ability to get vertical as well.
There's 31 seconds left in the game. Now the pass to McDaniels. From deep, frames the three-pointer. And the Timberwolves lead by 14.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Minnesota basketball.
Here is Russell. Passes to Towns. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Stolen by Zubats. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
Conference rivals squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the 1. Now here's George. And here's Leonard. The kick out to Morris. Shot clock at 5. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard.
Go ahead and try to stop Kawhi Leonard, and he'll just move the ball to the open man.
Outside Morant. Outside Bain. Pass to Jackson. Lets the 3 fly. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Leonard. Jackson down low. Pounded by Morant. Jackson gets the bucket.
And Jackson does a good job of finding some gaps and getting to those open areas. That's how he finds his shots.
And Grant, a career resurgence for Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, B.A. After dealing with injuries, even at one point considering walking away from the game, he's found renewed success, and he's shown he's got plenty left in the tank.
Jackson against Morant. Pass to Adams. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Morant against Jackson. George outside. The kick out to Morris. No one near him. And again, it's the Clippers converting.
Paul George doesn't just score. He can pass it as well. He's a great all-around player.
Morant against Jackson. Morant, the pass to Bain. It's stolen by Leonard. Zubac finds Leonard. Back to Zubac. George with it. Inside. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Well, recognizing the size mismatch and then turns it into an easy basket there. They've got to do a better job with defensive help.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed. Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Now here's Morris. 5 points in the game. Back to Jackson. Out to Leonard. George outside. From downtown, it's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did. And a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA. Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Now here's Leonard. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. George, no good. A minute 22 left in the first. Jackson, left side. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Here's Morant. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
Now here's Jackson. 3-point lead. Morris outside. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Here's Morant. He has 7. Going inside. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. Shot clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot. There's Jackson with the 3. Offensive rebound. Adams, the pass to Bain. Outside for Morant. Over Jackson.
Great work from Reggie. The coaching staff really loves it when he hustles like that on defense.
And it's Morant again missing. George's shot is off. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Clippers on top, up 5. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the center position. Now here's Bain. Looking for his first basket still in this one.
First personal foul.
The Clippers in the lead. Now here's Jackson. George outside. Here's the 3. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. Leonard for 3. And the Clippers miss again.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen. And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
Now here's Jackson trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Jackson against Morant. Pass to Adams. Now Jackson. Second chance shot. Oh, sweet move. And it's Adams missing. The Clippers have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. That one is off. Now Memphis takes it the other way. And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Grant.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
Memphis trailing here. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Outside for Brooks. Five on the clock. It's hauled in by the Clippers. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Morris finds Zubats. Back to Morris. Leonard outside. Launches it. Ja Morant grabs a miss. Kicks it out to Jackson. On the wing, Bane. Jackson with a screen on George. Bane, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
Morris outside. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Morris has got 10 points in the game. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
Well, Leonard looking to score, it's going to make defenders nervous, and that's why he got the foul that time.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
Now here's Morant. He's got 10. Jackson finds Morant. Here's the break. Here's Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
And that's the high motor, the long strides we're always talking about with Leonard. Killing it in transition.
Morant, the pass to Adams. Outside for Morant. George against Bane. They grab their own miss. The Grizzlies have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. The drive by Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Well, Steven Adams has more skills than just being a screen setter out there, showing them off there.
Jackson, the pass to George. Into the lane. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
You look at the massive hauls that have been received in the trades with Paul George. That should tell you how valuable PG is.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Now here's Morant. 12 points for him. 40 seconds left in the second.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Here's Leonard. Oh, Adams with the block. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Here's Jackson. Good. And the setup by Morant. And now just a 3-point Clipper lead.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Oh, from deep. Gets the 3 to fall. Jackson's got 5.
Jackson's showing off a little bit of his range that time. So confident in that release.
Right side Moran. And so it's Los Angeles. Appreciate it, Allie.
Your Clippers, 27. The Grizzlies, 21.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside. Get up to throw down.
Are you serious? John Wall with the statement. Oh, that's pretty.
Memphis has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. To the inside, Conchar. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
Grizzlies ball.
Green in the post, defended by Kennard. 4 on the clock. Conchar can't hit.
Well, he wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
And the foul called on Luke Kennard. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Pass to Conchar. Here's Aldama, covered by Covington. Now here's Green. Batum with the defensive effort.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Wall, the pass to Batum. Outside Covington. To the middle. Tipped. Out of bounds. It'll be the Clippers ball.
Clippers ball.
The Clippers in the lead. Kennard outside. Driving in. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. For Memphis, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Oh, he picked him clean. Pass to Covington. Back to Batum. Out to Covington. Just 5 on the clock. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Tyus Jones.
Covington doesn't have to have the ball to help you, but you do want him occasionally to get touches and keep him engaged.
So he gets them both. The Grizzlies shooting 41% in this game. Wall against Jones. Outside, Green. He can't get it to go. And Los Angeles the other way now. Batum in the post. Working on Jones. Batum's shot is off. Memphis has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Trying to get back on track. And it's finished off inside by Green. Green's gotten his first points in this one.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
Pass to Man. Back to Batum. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Out left to the wing. Outside Jones. From deep. Batum pulls it in. For Los Angeles, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Here's Man. Aldama grabs the board. Memphis trailing here.
Third quarter. 2 minutes.
On the attack, Green. Pass to Tillman. Here's Aldama. Back to Tillman. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Here's Wall. That shot missing. Jones with some nice D. The Grizzlies have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Back to Tillman. Shoots over Wall. Tillman misses.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Foul Memphis. John Conchar. First personal foul. Second team foul.
1 minute left in the third quarter. Pass to Wall. Takes one from 10 feet. And too long on the shot. Memphis shooting 41% in this game. Outside for Green. Here's Aldama. Covington grabs the board. The Clippers shooting just 38% for this game so far. Here's Mann. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Jones against Wall. Jones drives in. On the wing, Conchar. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
Danny Green is such a fantastic system player, and this is a pretty fantastic system, so it's working out well.
Outside Wall. And the big finish by Wall.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
And so it's Los Angeles. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for the Grizzlies, Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at point. Payne, the pass to Morant. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
John Wall, he's checked in for the Clippers. And so he makes both from the line. And so here are the Clippers. On the take, uses the glass to finish the layup.
So physical for a one. Wall has the size and skill to do work in the paint.
Wall against Morant. Jackson down low. Left side Bain. 4-3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Morris on the wing. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Outside Morant to the paint. It's tipped. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Clippers.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And all game long, they've been finding blocks. Their focus on strong rim protection has helped stifle the opposing team's offense.
Leonard with the ball. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
Good scorers have that ability. When Leonard gets that deep, it's usually a bucket, a trip to the free throw line, or both.
Taking 2 shots.
And Leonard drops them both. Well, the Grizzlies shooting just 38% for this game so far. against Moran. Looking to win the run and score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
Well, he's been carrying them all night on offense, but at some point, he's going to need some help.
Moran against Wall. Back to Zubats. Over Adams. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
The first one falls. And he makes both free throws. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Outside Morant. Adams with a screen on Wall. From deep, Morant. Offensive board. Second chance effort. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, Adams has his struggles at the free throw line, but he's making strides in that area and still has work to do.
No good on that one.
Steven Adams at the line for 2.
That's off as well, so he misses both. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Wall against Moran. Back to Leonard. 5 to shoot. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
And here's Moran outside. Memphis the rebound. Adams, shot's good.
Well, the motor right now for Steven Adams is humming on the glass, getting after it.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Outside Wall. Down low. Here's Zubats. Oh, Adams with the block.
And Steven Adams just throwing that one out of the way.
A minute 31 left in the fourth quarter here. 3 on the clock. Here's Wall. Blocked again! And he gets it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Memphis has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Outside Morant. 3-pointer off the mark.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Morris finds Leonard. Back to Morris. This one for 3. Zubats. Tip back in for 2. And the Clippers lead by 13.
Well, with a comeback out of range, you can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Clippers.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
Pass to Leonard. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Memphis.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Moran. Outside for Brooks. The 3 from Bain. Takes a 3. Sends it home from 3-point land.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
The Clippers call timeout. They're up by 10. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Unique timeout here with the game pretty much settled.
Sometimes you want to have these teachable moments on the floor and not in the next day's film session, so coach electing to do that here. I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
Outside Morant. It falls.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up.
And on the floor tonight, a collection of some of the league's brightest young players.
And make no mistake about it, these guys are a work in progress, but the talent is undeniable. Can't wait to see who becomes the alpha dog in this group.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the center position. And Morant throws it down.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
Now, here is Russell. McDaniels. It's hauled in by Adams. Now let's go to Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Taylor Jenkins.
Thanks, Kevin. He thinks the big issue for them is to make things difficult inside. He understands that their opponent has a physical presence, but he wants his guys to match that physicality or surpass it. Obviously a tough order to fill, but they have to do it.
Thank you, David.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you. Or he could be a high usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
Morant surveying the D. To the middle. And Adams with the slam.
What a deft pass by Morant. He finds a wide open man as quickly as anybody in our league.
Now here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And how about that display of athleticism by Morant, flying up in the air for the jam.
Edwards passes to Gobert. And it's Memphis on the break.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Russell dishes to Gobert. Shot up two there.
And the bulk of Gobert's offense is going to come down low. Even if the D knows that, it can still be tough to stop.
D'Angelo Russell, the second overall pick in 2015.
Yeah, pretty interesting, too, Kevin, that the Lakers traded him after just his second season. It was basically a salary dump. It wasn't about talent because he's got plenty of that, but he was young when he came into the league. He had a reset at age 21 and then went on to rebuild his stock in Brooklyn, making an all-star game there. And by doing that, showed everybody that he could start over.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
So timeout call here. The first for Memphis. And so Brooks will bring it up for Memphis. 7-point differential. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Timberwolves trail by 9. Russell finds McDaniel. Timberwolves passing it around. Back to Russell. Pass to Towns. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And it's off from three-point range. For Memphis, they've gotten off to a tremendous start. 7 of 7 here in the first quarter. It's good. Morant's got 8 points.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now, here is Russell. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And Edwards puts up a deep three. Another miss by Minnesota. Memphis leading by 11. Morant drives in. And Morant throws it down.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 19-6 run. Payne against Gobert. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. The shot will not fall. So Minnesota will take it the other way.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
To the inside. There's Towns. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and Cats is generally among the best in the league.
Wow, what, do you have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Morant outside. He takes it in and then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. That quarter had to take a... And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen, Grizzlies pretty much in control here.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul. On defense, Memphis. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell.
Morant outside from deep three-point range and rebounded by McDaniel.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
From the top of the key, and that one off the back of the rim and in. Towns has got his second bucket of the night.
A good play ending with the right player. Big Cat, one of the best shooters we've ever seen at the center position.
Morant with it. He's picked up by Russell. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
In the corner, it's Payne. Brooks finds Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Oh, he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
And here's Russell. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative to make something happen.
In just so many different ways, Morant can hurt you. Tonight, it's been with the scoring.
Edwards looking it over for three. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Here's Morant. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
How about the handles from the young fella. Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Morant against Russell. Towns up top. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns is having?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
And the length of Gobert can be so difficult to deal with, and that's why you have to be physical with him on defense.
And the Grizzlies leading by 15. Morant outside. Passes it to Bane. From deep. Morant with another miss.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And the Timberwolves call time.
Your first Avenue Breaker. Make some noise.
Timberwolves have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Russell kicks to Edwards. With the crossover, and it's good on the layup.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
Morant against Russell. Shoots the 3. Gobert pulls it in. Timberwolves trail by 13. Edwards passes to Towns. He dishes it to Gobert. Morant with the steal. Adams with it. Picked up by Edwards. Morant kicks to Bane. Morant outside. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Some changes for Memphis. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first half. Aldama passes to Green. Clock at 6. Here's Conchar. They grab their own miss. Jones. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. That free throw, no good.
Shooting from Memphis, Tyus Jones. 2 shots.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
And lost his touch right there. Didn't see that coming. Usually, when he's hot, he stays hot.
It's rebounded by Memphis. Green inside the three-point line, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
When Danny Green is in rhythm now, he is something to watch. He's got a real good feel for when to take these shots.
It's Anderson with the drive. Reed the pass to Anderson. From deep, Prince. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And the Timberwolves call time.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. The Grizzlies lead by 15.
16, the Grizzlies 31.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. We've got Green, and it's Conchar into the 2 spot. Jones, no luck. Timberwolves trail by 15. To the paint. It's stolen by Jones. Green passes to Tillman. Reed with the block. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
And stolen by Prince. Inside, here's Anderson. Got a hand on it. The pass to Concha. Green breaking loose. And another miss by Memphis.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
McLaughlin, the pass to Reed. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Anderson right side. Pass to Noel. 4 on the shot clock. Here's the break. Jones with it. Guarded now by Prince. Pass to Tillman. From the wing. Reed with the rebound.
Look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
And he gets it to go.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Tillman. Here's Conchard. He kicks it to Jones. The pass to Conchard. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, he has to connect from there.
And they pick up 2.
You know, once Prince gets good inside positioning, he's going to work.
And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Outside, Jones. Pass to Tillman. A steal. Here's McLaughlin. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Now, here's Reed. He's guarded closely, and the basket is good.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Jones looking for an opening. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 11. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. 1:53 left to play in the third. McLaughlin, no good. For Memphis, they've gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Pass to Concha. Here's Eldama. Here's Conchard. It's hauled in by Noel. And down it goes. Done through off a wonderful assist.
Goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jucket.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Here's Prince. Yep, it counts. Prince has got 4 this quarter.
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with.
Outside, Jones. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jones has got 6.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
And there's the drive. The kick out to Anderson. Here's Conchard. He's covered by Anderson. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. They kick it out to Green. 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3. Rebound, Minnesota. And here's Prince outside. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you got a big guy that can pass.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And Adams kicks to Brooks. Jackson down low, defended by Towns. Adams, the pass to Jackson. It's stolen by Gobert. Unhindered, going all the way. And finished off by McDaniel.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Now Morant. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Payne against Edwards. Lays it up off the glass.
Posed and cool effort from Edwards inside. Not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot. Taking what's available.
Russell against Morant. Down low. Adams, the pass to Morant. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Morant's got 23.
And it just seems like Morant is always ready to outwork the defense. A big effort pays off for him there inside.
For 3, Edwards. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the inside, here's Adams. And Adams with the slam.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Towns dishes to Russell. The kick out to Towns. Screen by McDaniel. And it's Towns missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 14. Brooks, the pass to Adams. Back to Brooks. Adams against Towns. Nifty move. And Adams with the slam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Gobert with a screen on Morant. Russell passes to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And all of that size rolling there after that screen. Gobert moves now with such confidence when in the pick and roll.
Morant with it. He's picked up by Russell. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move. And he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one is on Towns.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Morant dishes to Jackson. Basket good. And the Grizzlies lead by 19. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Memphis.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
They've been the disruptors defensively, coming up with a lot of steals that have had an impact on the floor of the game.
The trade. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Grizzlies.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Ja Morant.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
And it's Towns missing. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Morant passes to Jackson.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Gobert, no good. And so it's Payne who brings up the ball for Memphis. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Good.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation. Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Morant with it. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
The rugged toughness of Morant. Excellent at fighting through there and capitalizing in style.
And the Timberwolves call timing. They're trailing by 24. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. Is what you're saying.
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A resounding victory for them.
Welcome to the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. What a beautiful Tuesday evening it is, folks. With Grant Hill, Smitty's sure to be lots of snappy ball movement in this one. These teams have incredibly strong passing games.
Yes, they do, B.A. Some great basketball minds on both teams who can just pick you apart with their playmaking. I'm sure they won't make it easy on each other.
So here's the Clippers starting group. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. The kick out to Morris. Pass to George. The three. Here's Leonard. Back to George. The three is up. Offensive rebound. Zubac passes to Morris. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
The first good move in a long chess match between these coaching staffs.
Strategy is going to be a big part of the outcome tonight. We'll see which team dictates the style of play.
Pass to Towns. No good that time. And Los Angeles the other way now.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with two 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl-Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
With his great length and skill, Paul George has no trouble getting points in the paint.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Back to Jackson. rebound, Minnesota.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Here's Towns. Second shot opportunity. Nifty move. It's rebounded by Morris. The Clippers have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Back to George. The shot no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Russell into the lane, to the middle. Here's Gobert. And the layup is good off the glass. And that'll tie this game up.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
George outside. Pass to Leonard. Back to George. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. George has got his second basket of the night.
Great vision on that pass. Kawhi moving it to the open teammate.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Russell to pass to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And that's a perfect pass by Russell. He really understands where to get his man the ball.
Jackson outside. Morris with it. Towns covering. George outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Defense throws everything at George, but he persists and finds a shot. In terms of offense, the Clippers have been up and down in recent years. When they're healthy, they're dangerous. When they're not, it's a struggle.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Stolen by Jackson. And here's the fast break from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. And Smitty with the Clippers, it shows how important depth is to an NBA offense.
Yeah, you know this. It's great to have a powerful first unit. But if your second unit can't carry its weight, it's a fragile situation.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Russell against Jackson. Up top, George. He's got 6. Yep, count it. George has got 8 points.
Silky smooth stroke, nice touch. Paul George is a terrific jump shooter.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And here's Edwards. Pass to McDaniels, and it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Just 5 to shoot. Towns passes to McDaniels. And he slams it in one-handed.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Here's Jackson. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's...
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
Man, it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
You can do everything else right, but if you fail to take care of the defensive glass, you're killing your chances.
So, on the floor for the Clippers, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And yeah, this is what you like to see from Towns, using his size and strength to make things happen.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from three.
And with Reggie Jackson, it's a testament to his natural talent that he often leaves us wanting a little bit more.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. Oh, they pick off the pass. Russell, the pass to Edwards. Towns with the ball. Guarded by Morris. And out of bounds. The Clippers will take it. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Jackson with it. Now guarded by McDaniels.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Morris on the wing. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. Now Leonard. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. A nice shot by Zubac.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
Outside Russell. Fires for three. Leonard pulls down the board. The Clippers in the lead.
And coming into the league, Kawhi Leonard was viewed as a raw prospect, a solid athlete and defender, but someone that needed to work on his jumper.
Edwards against George. Now here's Edwards. He's closely guarded. Off target at the rim. The Clippers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Well, Smitty, there's no question Kawhi has put a lot of hours into developing his jump shot.
You see the results now. He's become one of the game's elite scorers because of the hard work he put in, even becoming lethal from outside the arc.
Good on the second one.
You know, when you have a guy like Kawhi Leonard, so much of what you do goes through him. You trust him. You trust his abilities.
High post Towns. Russell, the pass to Towns. Now here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
It doesn't get any easier than that for Rudy Gobert. His size is sometimes overpowering.
George passes to Jackson. The floater. Here's Leonard. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
That's the leadership they're looking for from Jackson. Staying patient, surveying the court, locates the open man.
Edwards for 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Leonard against Towns. Jackson outside. Shot clock at 5. Leonard for 3. Knocks down the triple. Leonard's got 6.
For a guy who hit only 25% of his threes in college, Kawhi has become one of the NBA's best at the wing position.
Edwards for 3. Connects from downtown. He's got 9.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Jackson can't get it to go. Minnesota has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. High post Towns. Gobert inside. Zubac's there. Shoots. Oh, Oh, George with a steal. In transition, here come the Clippers. Leonard passes to Jackson. Back to Leonard. There's 38 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Morris. Clock at 6. There's the 3. That one no good. And Minnesota will come the other way.
McDaniels. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
The Clippers have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Leonard passes to Morris. Leonard outside. Here's George. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 3 assists tonight.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Another shot. Misses the layup. So we conclude the first half.
20. The Clippers, 26. Fans, put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwockies!
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
They've got Taurean Prince, Jalen Noel out there with Jordan McLaughlin. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's Anderson in at the 4. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Here's Reid, back to Anderson. Pass to Reid, and stolen by Covington. Here's Mann. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Standing at 6'4", Wall is a big point guard. That size along with his handles help him operate inside.
And so Wall nails them both. Here's McLaughlin. Here's Noel. Outside, Anderson. Back to Noel. It's hauled in by the Clippers. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter.
From an early age, Terrence Mann has been around hoops. His mom was a long-time college head coach and now an assistant in the WNBA.
Here's Mann. There's the drive. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Naz Reid. Well, for a kid growing up like Mann did, institutional knowledge, having a parent as a coach.
It's a gift, BA. The ability to play hoops with someone who knows what they're talking about. Terrence is such a skilled player, and he puts in the work. And listen to your mom, young fellas.
Here's McLaughlin. Wall covering. Out to the right wing. Launches a 3. It's not going to go for him. The Clippers go the other way with it. Here's Batum. The kick out to Wall. Now here's Covington. Tightly guarded. Just 5 on the clock. Goes back up. Prince grabs the miss. The Timberwolves shooting at a decent clip. 45% for the game. McLaughlin.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
First team foul.
And that one misses.
At the line for your Timberwolves, Jordan McLaughlin.
And that trip coming up empty. Missing both.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
You know, Nicholas Batum is kind of a classic glue guy. He does a little of everything and is always ready to step up and fill any gaps on the floor.
Wall against Reid. Now here's Wall. He's covered closely. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Clippers lead by 13. Here's Noel. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie. Kicks it out to Anderson. The 3-ball. And Wall pulls it down. The Clippers have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Pass to Batum. Stolen by Reed. And they're on the break. And here's Anderson. Count it.
A high percentage look for Kyle. Has the size and length to be a factor inside.
The Clippers shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Outside Wall. Outside Covington. Pass to Man. Oh, and Reed with a block. Here's McLaughlin. Wall covering. Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there.
Now here's Wall. He's got 6. And the big finish by Wall.
Are you serious? John Wall with the statement. Oh, that's pretty.
Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Prince. Reed sets a screen. Unable to get that one. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Wall attacking. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wall's got 10 points in the quarter.
Assertive play by Wall inside. Pushing hard to find himself a shot.
It's stolen by Wall. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Anderson for 3. And Wall pulls it down. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Here's Noel. Pure from 3-point range. Noel's got 5 points. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers now holding a 12-point lead at quarters. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in it to 1. Here's George. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Power move from PG-13. He's added a lot of muscle to his frame over the years, putting it to good use right there.
Here's Edwards. From the arc. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got 6 rebounds in the game. Jackson with it. Morris outside. 5 to shoot. Off the mark there with a 3. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And it's powered home by Towns.
I'll tell you what, that cat was strong and physical. Woo, I'm not sure how you can effectively stop Towns around the basket.
McDaniels against Leonard. And that one's good. And the Clippers lead by 14.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Edwards against George. Got a hand on it, and they get it back. Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff. Well, the Clippers' shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Russell against Jackson. Morris passes to Zubac. That's tipped. And here's Edwards. Inside. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Leonard. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Leonard's got 4 points now in the quarter. Edwards against George. Towns for 3. Leonard outside. And George with the basket on the assist by Leonard. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Clippers.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
Well, they've also been impressive, forcing a ton of mistakes. Not only that, but converting those mistakes into points on the other end.
Jackson, the pass to Morris. Leonard outside. Fires in the triple.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Morris outside. Jackson, the pass to Zubac. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. And the Clippers lead by 21. George against Edwards. To the inside. George with a steal.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Clippers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Kawhi Leonard.
You know, he was flying around on both ends of the floor. Terrific energy and enthusiasm. And that rubbed off on his teammates. I thought he was a catalyst tonight. He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
George, a deep 3. And the Clippers miss again.
We all know he's a good shooter. But from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space. But that does make it a tougher shot.
Reggie Jackson, first personal foul.
And the free throw, no good. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Yeah, things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
When we talk about George's confidence, when you have that kind of range, you should be confident.
Edwards for 3. Hits the trifecta.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Here's Jackson. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time. And here's Edwards outside. That shot off the mark. So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win. So walk into... All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Grant Hill.